All right. So tonight, as you guys can see, I am by my lonesome little self. And I think I can handle this, you guys. Surprise, surprise. I'm all alone. But I do believe that I can handle this. So, what we're doing tonight, of course, is time to recap. I was supposed to do my live stream yesterday, but I had a family emergency. And so, of course, family comes first as far as I'm concerned. And that took precedent. But tonight, I am ready to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And we're going to get started, of course, as always, with me letting everybody understand that everything that I am saying, let me put this banner up. I got to put this banner up, is alleged, and it is of my own opinion. My opinion. I have a lot of opinions. Okay. So we're going to get started with the beginning of the show. Oh my God. Let's talk about Sutton. Sutton has become my hero, my personal hero. The reason why I'm saying that, you guys, okay, to say Sutton is the country chick, to say no shade to the country people. My family, I'm country. I love the country. That's not what I'm saying. So don't nobody take that the wrong way. Okay, so I'm saying that because she's Southern like me. She's down home. She don't like to really offend anybody. But guess what? Sutton has been handling her business as far as I'm concerned on this show. Okay. Nobody else, even when you thought that, oh my God, shouldn't Renna be the person to open up her mouth and say something? You think that because that's normally Renna's, her gig. That's normally what she does. But not this season. It's been Sutton and Garcelle a little bit, which I think, of course, I'm always the Garcelle critic. I think Garcelle could do so much more, in my own opinion. Okay, so let's talk about Sutton. Now, is it okay to consult an attorney about your friend's legal issues? This is how I'm feeling about it. I have friends. I have legal issues. I talk to my friends about my legal issues. Not one of my friends has ever came to me and said, girl, I was talking to an attorney about your issue. Excuse me? You see that look that Erika gave them when she was like, oh, so who else consulted an attorney about me and talked about me to someone else and my legal issues? I don't blame her. Now I'm not down with Erika. I don't feel good about Erika. Okay. But I don't blame the chick because me, myself, no, you have an issue with me. You want to talk to me. I'm confiding in you. When I'm talking to you, I'm confiding in you. And I'm expecting for you to have my back in the sense of, if you believe what I'm saying, why are you running and talking about what I'm saying to an attorney, not your friend, not your mama? Because you can understand oh, one of my friends, oh, girl, I was talking to my mama and telling her about what you said. And girl, she said, I get that. I'm down with that. I was talking to my sister. Okay, I'm down with that. But an attorney, you speak in volumes. Erika, they are not your friends. And I know we know that, watching, the things that's going on in the press and stuff, we're seeing they're coming out slowly but surely. They're letting themselves be known. They're not really her friends. They don't have her back, because as they said in the beginning, no one wants to be associated with someone with this magnitude of an issue. It's not, oh, girl, her husband was cheating on her. Oh, girl, her husband beating her up. It's even that would be we don't mind. It's cool. Yeah, we heard your girlfriend getting beat, by her husband. Oh, honey, we don't mind. Okay. But when you're talking about this serious scandal, this serious situation, no, we not gonna have this one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Sutton said she cannot be a part of the situation with Erika and be her friend because of the magnitude of the situation, because she's on the museum board, the ballet board. You know, then they showed up, honey, Sutton got money. Sutton really got money. Sutton is getting paid. Well, I don't know what's family money. Sutton has money to be on all those boards. You got to have money to be on all those boards. Okay, now Sutton also, let's talk about this. Should she be concerned about her reputation? Okay, come on now. Let's talk about it. Let's be real. Be real. If you are a person that has money and you're on all these boards like Sutton, you better be concerned about your reputation, because that means that, you know, think about it. If you're going to a fundraiser, who's gonna want to like back you and give you their money if you're known to hang with criminals like Erika? That's, you know, she's absolutely right about that. And I give her so much props because she was actually able to get that out of her mouth for the time being. Y'all know what I mean if y'all watch the show, for the time being. Okay, now let's talk about Dorit. So Dorit calls her husband. Dorit's like, oh, honey, you know, this thing with Erika. Boy George just let the cat out the bag real quick, real easy about Dorit and them and their issues. So Boy George is like, oh, this is what he said, y'all. He said, thank God it's not your drama that's the good news. Now, y'all know Dorit and her husband got issues. They got money issues. They being sued. We talked about it about 2 weeks ago about all the money that they owe the casino, you know, the $1 million. And how you owe a casino? I mean, does he have a gambling problem? That's what I was thinking. Okay. Well, anyways, Boy George said that. And the other thing about Dorit is when Sutton was saying, you know, from her heart, how she really felt about Erika in the situation, Dorit agreed with every single thing. And she even added more to the situation, like how she really felt. Everybody on that couch agreed. Now, here's what I did notice. Garcelle sat back, ate, drank, and chilled. Kept her little mouth quiet. Shut. Which was the right thing to do, Garcelle. Because guess what? I hate to say it, y'all, but Garcelle is the token black chick on the show. Y'all know it's the truth, okay? Y'all know they got to get one of us on the show. So Garcelle is like, you know what? I'm going to sit here. I ain't saying a word because I know these chicks, they ain't to be trusted. And you know what else I know? 9 times out of 10, Miss Renner sitting over there, baby, you better believe Miss Renner going to run back and tell Erika everything y'all saying in this room. And I'm telling you, 99% of what she says to Erika is going to be so twisted and so taken out of context. We know that. And Garcelle was smart enough to know that. But you know who wasn't smart enough to know that? Poor Lil Sutton. Now, she's smart, but she wasn't smart enough to pick that up. Okay, now, here's the thing about Renner. So Renner gets an attitude with Sutton because Sutton said, yeah, I care about my reputation. So then she says, well, a princess worries about her reputation, but a queen doesn't. Girl, you can miss me with all that. I don't think so. A queen is very worried about her reputation. A queen is not trying to be involved or related to in any way, shape, or form anybody with the likes of Erika. Trust me. So, you know, but of course we know Renner, you know, she trying to keep her girl, you know, she trying to have her girl back and everything. She's trying to be loyal to her, you know. All right, we'll move on. Now, Sutton, I got to go back to Sutton. Sutton said, I am way more important than Erika Jane. I am way more important than Erika Jane. And then she said to me, I like that. That made me have a whole, I'm Team Sutton. At first I wasn't really Team Sutton with the whole situation with Crystal, with the opening the door. And okay, I ain't gonna get into all of that because y'all know I could get off track real easy and people go, oh, come back. Okay, I'm coming back. And so anyways, so now I'm Team Sutton. So yeah, but she's absolutely right about that. I do not blame her, not one bit. Now let's talk about Miss Kyle. Kyle said, oh, I went and I talked to an attorney, but I only spoke to an attorney because the article was so long in the LA Times and it was just too much for me to. Y'all know good and well. Y'all know good, baby. Y'all know good and well. Kyle is lying. Kyle talked to an attorney for the same reason Sutton talked to an attorney. I just want to make sure, what's the chances of her being involved? What you think would happen if I was, associated with someone like that? But Kyle, girl, we saw clean through her when she made that accusation. But Kyle, to me, she's one of those chicks that hitting hot her hand. Oh, you know what? Erika's this, that, and there. But then, yeah, I should be concerned. I'm concerned too. I don't want to be, involved in something like that with somebody. But then, y'all know what happens later at the dinner. Y'all know how things changed when Miss Erika Jane stepped into the room. Kaboom, everything, everybody changed their whole opinion, their whole mind. Oh, honey, I don't know why these girls are so afraid of that. Why are they so afraid? I mean, they're on TV. What's the most that can happen? Erika could pop one of them and what? Get fired? Like, who that was? Like Monique, which we ain't gonna go there. We're not talking about Potomac. That's for another day. Okay, so check this out. So then, let me see. Kyle has several businesses. That's what I was going to bring up. Kyle had that TV series, y'all remember, American Woman, where she claimed she dedicated that. It was like a little nod, a little kiss to her dead mother. Okay. Businesses, she's got all of those clothing stores. You know good and well, Kyle knows about business. You know good and well, Kyle was thinking, oh my God, this 20 million went into Erika's account. Oh my goodness, like, Erika knew you got the account with your name on it, solely your name. And we're going to get into that because I got some news for y'all about that with the whole money situation with 20 million and how she got it into her account and exactly where that money went to prove, yeah, honey, you lied. You got that money and you spent them people $20 million when you knew good and well you were supposed to get, but let me calm down because I feel some kind of way about that. Okay, now, here's the next thing I'm going to talk about. Out of all the girls, who do we think is being honest and direct about the Erika situation? Hands down, is Sutton. Sutton coming up with all of the right questions. Sutton's doing all of the right research, talking to all the right people. She doing all... She got it. She all over that Erika thing. And see, Erika don't like that. Erika is like, oh, I have all of these, rich ladies. I got all of these naive ladies right where I want them, eating out of the palm of my hand, except that doggone Sutton. I can't get Sutton to come to my side of the fence for nothing in the world. It seems. Sutton, baby, you hold on. You keep doing you. You keep doing that. You keep doing all your research and all that kind of stuff that you do. Okay, so here's the next thing. I noticed that the girls are all connecting the dots. Y'all saw that. Everybody's starting to put their 2 cents in. Everybody's connecting the dots. Okay, now, head trauma. Lord have mercy. Sutton reminded us about the whole head. Erika said 3 years ago, and the attorney said, Times attorney said 3 years ago was when he started, having this mental issue. Now, here's the whole catch with this situation, y'all. And y'all know I'm pretty good. I like to figure these things out, these puzzles out. It's like a puzzle to me. So here's my thoughts. I'm thinking this. When it comes to Erika and Tom, I'm telling you, Erika was like, I'm going to be your advocate. You're going through, we're pretending that you have this problem with your mind, but I'm going to be the advocate for you. I'm going to come on the show and I'm going to let the people understand that, yeah, this could be true because you had a problem. You had this accident, which we know the accident never happens. So the point is, the girls are saying, well, yeah, how is it that it's been 3? Now, Erika had said it was 3 years ago that he had the accident, and actually it was 10 years ago. Yeah, and it was 10 years, and the attorney is saying it was 3 years ago, but 10 years ago is when all the money started going missing. It was 10 years ago. So here's the question, y'all know, and y'all know where I'm coming from with this. You want to excuse him for the last 3 years, claiming he had an accident, so his mind went, so he wasn't able to really appropriate the funds to the people the way he was supposed to as an attorney. That's the excuse, okay? So, but the point Sutton was trying to make was, guess what? The money was going missing from the people 10 years ago, Erika. It's been 10 years ago. So what's up with that? Like 3 years could be accounted for, but what about the 7 years? You understand what I'm saying? Okay, boy, I'm telling you, that Sutton, she is so all over this chick. I'm telling you. Now, did y'all see Sutton face when, hey, Tammy, I'm glad to see you, love. Okay, did y'all see Sutton face? Oh, my goodness. When that doggone Renner started talking about Denise, she was like, she got quiet on that one. That told me something, you know. Now here go Renner. Renner is doing the same thing that Erika was doing. Erika was trying to deflect, and Sutton brought that out too. She says, "Oh, I don't like the deflecting that Erika's doing. Oh, Tom was cheating, the mistress." That's just her way of saying, "Oh, focus over there. Don't look over here what I'm doing. Focus over there." And she right about that. That's the whole point in bringing up the doggone mistress. But here's the other side of it. Renner is doing the same thing. Let's not talk about Erika. Let me remind y'all about Denise. Y'all remember? Did y'all believe that Denise was telling the truth? Did y'all really believe? Now she deflected. You know what I'm saying? All this deflection on both of their parts, because like I said, I know Renner know more than, you know, she's willing to tell us. Okay, now let's see. Dorit said everything she knew about Erika's life is the complete opposite. Now, to me, when you find that a person is lying to you about their life, we talking about little life. We ain't talking about big life. Okay, it's one thing for your friend to say, "Girl, my man is so good to me. I mean, I'm telling you, he's so sweet. He treats me so good. I have never been with a man that treated me that way." When really, behind closed doors, he cursing you out, he calling you all kind of names, and he beating you upside your head, throwing you against walls, giving you black eyes. Okay, I get that. You want to lie to me about that? Okay, I get that. But when you're lying about everything, your whole everything, Tom is not the good man. Wow. Tom don't care. Remember they showed that little clip about Tom talking about being an attorney. He said, you know, it doesn't matter if it's 5,000 or if it's 500 or 800 million or something. He said, it doesn't matter. It's you feel good helping the people. So you mean to tell me you lied? That man is not a good attorney? That man don't really care about his clients, you know, just lies and lies and lies. And at some point, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, when you find out your friend is lying to you about everything, yeah, that turns your stomach and it makes you say, okay, you know what? I can't do this with you. I just can't do this with you. And you stop trusting that person. Okay, now let's see. Sutton pulled out receipts. And that's why we starting to love Sutton. Sutton ain't just talking about it, Sutton being about it. You know what I'm saying? So Sutton pulled out the receipts and she said, ignorance is not an excuse when she's so smart. See, this is what Erika can't stand about Sutton. Boy, when you see those looks at the dinner table, at the little Christmas dinner that Kyle gave at the house, baby, she looked at Sutton like, if my, you know how they say, if your eyes were guns, if my eyes were guns, you'd be dead by now. That is the way because she can't shake Sutton. She can't get Sutton to stop opening her mouth about everything. Okay. Which to me, go Sutton, because I'm enjoying this. Somebody got to say something to her because I'm feeling some kind of way that ain't nobody saying nothing to her. Okay. So Sutton pulled out the receipts and started reading all about, you know, oh, then she starts talking about how one of Tom's attorneys that work for him, a partner, that's it, a partner in the firm, his wife, 10 years ago, here we go with that number 10, when all of this stuff started happening, 10 years ago, told his wife told him, something is strange, something is not right. You need to leave this firm. Y'all think about it. You know how hard it is to make a partner in a firm? And we talking about a regular firm. Tom's firm was a money machine firm. Can you imagine how hard it was for this dude to even become a partner? That's the thing that, like, people that are attorneys, they dream of being a partner. And for that man's wife to say, you know what? You gotta go. You gotta go. Can you imagine the money that man lost leaving that firm? He lost a lot of money, a lot of money. But guess what? Obviously, there was some things going on that, it was, his wife knew some things. And his wife could have been really good friends with Erika. And his wife could have been telling Erika all kinds of stuff. Okay, that Tom may have been telling her, because we know Erika no more. And so that's probably why the lady was like, look, they starting to they're taking these people money. They're not paying their people. Baby, let's go before the train goes off the track and you go to jail. Let's go. Smart lady and smart man for listening to his wife, because a lot of men don't like to do that. I'm just saying. Okay, now, so she talked about that, and then Rena mentioned about how even his son-in-law quit. Now, you know, when your daughter's husband walks away from the money, you doing some stuff, like you doing some low down stuff. And once again, you know good and well that just because that was his son-in-law, you know he was getting broke off. He was getting paid. He was getting paid. And for him to walk away from that too, okay. That's enough. We're going to stop talking about that. So now let's go to my next thing I wanted to talk about, y'all. Erika lied. Teddy. Y'all, who let Teddy back on Bravo? Why is Teddy back on Bravo? Teddy, to me, came into the scene, y'all. First of all, she made it really clear that she wanted to let all of us know, I'm still close to the housewives. See, everybody likes me, because she hoping, praying to God that Bravo give her, you know, a diamond and let her back next season. Y'all know she cried when she performed when they let her go, right? So now she's back and she's like, and I'm sure her girl Kyle was like, you know, they showed Kyle telling Dorit, because you know Dorit don't really care for her, giving her the heads up. Oh, Teddy's gonna be, girl, did you see Dorit? Did y'all see Dorit face? She almost like had to catch herself. Oh, that's so nice. Nobody wanted that girl there. Nobody wanted that girl there. And this is all my, see, if my girls were up here, I'm sure I'd hear something different. But nobody, in my opinion, wanted Dorit. I mean, not Dorit, wanted Lord, and I missed her name, just Teddy. Wanted Teddy to be on that show. Believe me. You heard what Garcelle said. Oh, she's just a little She is. And I don't blame Garcelle. She's just like, it's almost like you have a dining room table and you have all of these little pieces that you can put, you know, you got the centerpiece and then you got the salt and pepper shakers and you got the little napkin holder and you got, you know, maybe what? I don't know, candles. And then you got all the right stuff on there. And then all of a sudden you look a little bit further to your right and you see a globe of the world. And it's obvious. It just don't fit in. It just don't mesh. It just don't work. Okay. So that's how I feel about Teddy being on the show. But, you know, and I'm hoping Bravo don't let her back. I don't even want to see Teddy on another episode. This was enough for me. Okay. Then she want to jump in at the table. Okay, let's talk. Let's go to the table. Let's talk about it. So, wait, let me say this to y'all. Is it me or do you guys feel like Kyle, Kyle, Renna, and Dorit got fillers? They had work done to their face. I just caught that for some reason on this show. And it just came to my attention. I just want to know if anybody else feels that way. Because I know these girls get work done, but to me, they're all three of them, they go to the same doctor. You could tell. Because all of this, they look just alike. They starting to look like, they starting to look just like each other. Little plastic baby dolls, no wrinkles, of course, nothing natural, they get all that fixed, honey. But anyways, let's talk about Kyle said, I cooked for you guys. I did all of this work for you. And we know, Kyle is a jokester. I do like that part about it. She do like to, joke with everybody and, and here go the, here's the people in the kitchen. Here go the people in the kitchen, girl. She got the people hiding in the kitchen. Hello, Kissy. Kissy says they have no expressions with all the right. That is so true. Okay, so now let's talk about the flashback. Kathy. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, Kathy and Kim are on some stuff. I'm sorry. They're very close. They on some stuff. This is how I feel. Kathy, what does that mean? Kathy said, let me see what she said, y'all. I wrote this down. Kathy said something about have a gorilla or a barrel of chickens. Then they showed a flashback of Kim saying, I want more chickens and my chickens. These two girls, they doing some things. Because Kyle is the complete opposite. Either that or Kyle is the milkman's baby. Because she was the last child. She might be the milkman. You know how they say that? Kyle might be the milkman baby. Because she is not like her two sisters. She's not blonde. She's a brunette. She looks different. I'm sorry. Y'all can tell me in the chat if y'all think that they look alike, but I'm starting to question like if Kyle is not for the milkman. I'm sorry. Allegedly, that's my opinion. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the dinner. Oh my God, y'all. So let's go. All the girls pretended, first of all, that they were happy to see Lil Teddy. We know that was fake and phony. Okay. Erika comes in. Erika claims that she was kept away from the books. She didn't know. Now we about to get into some revealing right now. Back to my girl Sutton. Sutton says, so what happened? Did you know anything about the $20 million that was put into your LLC? I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do that Erika look, y'all. She was like, no. Poker face. Erika kept the poker face the whole time she was at the table. If you notice, her face never changed. She wasn't. The only time her face changed was when she found out that they had a meeting to talk about me. That was the only time her face changed. Other than that, they questioned and questioned and questioned. Her face stayed the same. Solid as a rock. Okay. So she said she didn't know. Now, y'all, come on. I don't have millions. I don't have thousands. But guess what? When I was married, I knew it was in my account. I knew who put it there. I know how much it was. I don't care if it was $100. I don't care if it was 50. When my husband would put 20 in my account because, oh, babe, I'm putting this in your account because I need whatever, so you can handle it. I knew. And he didn't even have to tell me. You know why? Because I think that way. I check my stuff. I don't even have to know you doing something. You ain't got to call me and say, Kim, I put this in your account. Guess what? I'm checking my account because I'm using my account. That's why. Now, this was the LLC, right, account. Now, maybe this was not the account where she grabbed, like we get our Regions card, we get our Capital One card, we get, people get all these cards, and you might use that to go to the restaurant, take your family out to eat. So you might want to hit them up, call them, find out, what you got on the card or in your account. You might go online and check. No, baby. We understand that that's not what she used her card for. We get that, okay? Either way, you're going to check. If you got money, you using some money. If you got an account with money, you using it. You not only going to use it, before you use it, you're going to check it and see what's in it. And then if you had $100,000 today, and then tomorrow or next month you check it, it could be 2 months from now. And you hear your balance is 20 million, 20,200,000. You're gonna say, what? Wait a minute. Where did that come from? You're gonna do some digging. And she didn't do no digging. You know why? Because she already knew that he was putting it in there. Okay. Now let's talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna pull up. There was something that I saw. I always do that. Okay, so there was something that I saw on page 6. Okay, and it's entitled How Erika spent the $20 million, y'all. This is insane. Okay. I'm hoping you guys can see. I normally have my girls on with me, but they couldn't come on today. We normally do it on a Thursday. Today's Friday. The girls are busy. Everybody got families, and we all have families and stuff like that. So here's the thing. Let's get to it. I'm gonna read this. Okay. It says, being Erika Jayne is expensive after all. The lawyers for the trustee overseeing the Girardi Keys bankruptcy found that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars company spent, y'all listen to this. This blew my mind when I read this. Spent more than 200,000. I'm saying that on purpose. 25 million on her American Express bill. Do y'all hear me? 25 million. You know that 20 million he gave her was a part of that 25. 25 million on her American Express. American Express lover, right? Here it says assistance. Now, not saying that it was all spent on the American Express bill. Here's the culmination. On her American Express bill, assistance and the Glam Squad, according to a legal demand letter sent to her lawyer on Thursday. Y'all hear me? She used the American Express to pay for assistance and a Glam Squad. $25 million for assistance with an S in the Glam Squad. She says she spent $40,000 a month on Glam. Well, we see the proof of that. Now, I'm going to continue. Then it says, the letter, which was exclusively obtained by Page 6, alleged that money was transferred from her estranged husband, Tom Girardi's law firm, into Jane's company, EJ Global LLC. It notes that she is the sole owner of the company. Okay. It's your company. You can't look around and say, oh, you know what? Maybe so-and-so put that in the company. You can't guess how that money got there. You're the only person. You understand? And the one thing we've learned about Erika Jayne is that she's street smart. A street smart chick is going to keep account of her money. She's going to make sure she's on top of where her money at and how much money she got. Especially if she's dealing with a man like Mr. Girardi. So I'm going to continue. It says, Mrs. Girardi signed under penalty of perjury the return and personally approved, the return and personally approved the charges allocated to the breakdown. The letter reads, y'all hear me? Mrs. Girardi signed the return and personally approved the charges allocated to that break. So that means all of the 25 million that was spent on the assistants in the Glam Squad, they took a piece of paper and they said, here's the paper, here's where the money, here's the amount of money it costs, here's the total, here's where the money was spent, here's the total, sign off on it that you approve of this money being spent out of your EJ Global LLC account. And guess what she did? She signed it. Okay, y'all, come on. She knew, okay? Now, I'm gonna finish. It says, a source indicated that the letter would be filed in the bankruptcy proceedings as part of an amended complaint. Jane's attorney shot back that no money whatsoever went to Erika. However, and that she never had a role in managing her husband's company. Okay, so we ain't talking about her husband. Sir, attorney, sir, we not talking about her husband. We talking about her company. EJ Global. That's what we talking about. Her company. So, and then he says no money whatsoever went to Erika. Okay, so you playing word games, Mr. Attorney, sir. You playing word games. Nobody said money went in her pocket, in her hands, to Erika. People said she got the money. That's what everybody's saying. You know where the money is. You know where the money went. You had the money. Whether you got it in your pocket, in your purse, in your wallet, or in your account, she had the money. And this is showing she had the money because she spent it. Like Sutton said, it's gone. She spent it. Now, me personally, I don't believe all of it is gone. Okay. But she spent it. Now, it goes on to say, the trustees' lawyers claim that from 2008 to 2020, listen to this, y'all, 14,259,000 $12.84 was charged to an American Express card. That's a lot of doggone money. Her company also spent $1,532,774.88 at the McDonald Selznick Associates Agency, which describes itself. Now, here's what the agency, the McDonald Selznick Associates Agency, which describes itself as the first agency dedicated to represent dancers and choreographers exclusively, and another $1,417,587.50 on unknown purchases. 1,400,000 plus on unknown purchases. Are we really trying to say that this chick didn't? She had no. If you didn't have no idea, Erika, that the money was in your account or was put in your account in the beginning, you sure knew it was there when you signed that paper and you saw that total. You understand? Because if you didn't know at that point, you would have been like, wait a minute, hold up. I didn't have this 20 million. Where did this 20 million come from? So that's my feelings. Then it says Jane's company also allegedly gave Stephanie Shepard, formerly Kim Kardashian's executive assistant, $102,596.77 in Opus Beauty, an agency that represents best and most influential and sought after artists in the business, $17,417 from her LLC. This girl is paying for her glam. This is the glam part, you guys. This is the part of the glam. So and y'all know, we see her on TV like she's putting on these concerts. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all, this is how it goes. Whenever there's a movie being shot, whenever there's like a I wish Kissy was here because she works with that kind of stuff. So they'll put out ads for extras. They doing a scene at a concert. Extras. Okay. They pay you $100 to come and enjoy, and they film it. So y'all know that's what they did. Okay. So let's continue. Mario Dedavaniak. Yeah. Mario Dedavaniak, better known as Makeup by Mario, received $1,000. E5 Global Media, who publishes Billboard and The Hollywood Reporters, received $8,480, while the Los Angeles Times Magazine was paid $10,400. Y'all, this woman is paying to appear to be loved by the masses. And I never heard anything about her in my life until she came on the show. And to be honest, even when she came on the show and she started playing her music and doing her dancing and stuff, and they showed a little bit of her video, I wasn't impressed. I still didn't want to hear about her or watch her stuff. I'm not impressed. But anyways, that's just me. So my point is, she paying the Billboard people, the Hollywood, come on, y'all, the magazines. So what that means? That means that whenever the Hollywood Reporter reported about Erika Jayne, they're going to say whatever Erika Jayne wants them to say. Why? Because I just paid you $8,480, sir. So when you report about my life and me and what I'm doing in my music, you got to talk real high about me. Same thing with the Los Angeles Times Magazine, $10,400. When you put anything in that magazine about Erika Jayne or Tom Girardi, it has to be great because I paid for it. You see. And then it goes on to end by saying Jane 50, through her company, also appears to have paid various public relations groups high sums of money from the account, among other charges. Y'all, How she gonna lie and claim she did not know about this money? How she gonna do that? That ain't even much right. Okay, that's just not right. Okay, so now we at dinner, and oh, so what I'm gonna do? Let me stop sharing that. So what I'm gonna do? I'm going to drop the link. If anybody wants to come up and say anything, I'm at 45 minutes. I got a little time. Uh-oh. I have a little time. I'm on. I have, let me see, I got 15 minutes. I just dropped the link. If anybody want to come up and say anything, y'all definitely can. I'm going to continue talking. So at the dinner, you guys, I just want y'all to understand. This girl is so busted. This girl, at this point, after this dinner, if she was concerned or thought in any way, shape, or form, should I get off this show now? Should I jump ship? Should I get off this train? I think after this night, she should know it's time to go. But, you know, she's not going to go because y'all know how she rolls. She's trying really, really hard to be the trooper for time. See, she can't get off the train right now because she's the only one that can convince. Her job right now on this show is convince the viewers that Time has a mental problem and that is the reason why poor Time didn't pay those poor burn victims and those orphans and those people who from dying in their airplane crash they money because Time was mentally messed up. And the truth of the matter is, guess what? You're lying. All the fingers are pointing at you and your husband. You guys are not right. Okay? And yes, Sutton, run. Run for the hills. Who else needs to run? Yes, Kyle, run. Brenna, I don't want you to run. I don't want you to run. I want you to stay. You stay right next, stay connected to her hip the way that you are, because when she go down, you gonna go down with her. Ronald Richards is watching you along with Erika. And Sutton, I'm gonna tell you this, Ronald Richard could be watching all of y'all. I really believe he is because, you know, he got to cover all his bases. Nothing like personal. I don't think that it's a personal attack or anything like that. But he definitely have to cover all his bases. And he's doing the very best that he can, you know. And I'm proud of the man. Whoa. Y'all saw that? Something just... Anyways, that was like the show overall, you guys, I feel is going in a very good direction. And I mean, y'all, week after week, you want to watch. Out of all of the housewives, them in Potomac, you really want to watch. Well, we know that like Salt Lake City is about to start soon, real soon. And, you know, I want to check that out. I didn't really like Salt Lake City, but now, you know, with this whole thing going on with Jen Shaw, and she stole all this money from these poor people. Girl, people got to watch their money, y'all. Watch y'all money. People are out to get people with money. People are greedy these days. It's not good enough that they surviving. It's not good enough. They don't want just the money they get and survive. They want more. They got greedy people, and greedy people watch out for people that's greedy because they will do anything to get your money. And we see Time and Erika, Jen Shaw, and a lot of other people too. They're not the only ones, and that's the sad part. They're not the only ones that we see on TV that's involved in all kind of bad things. They're not. So I am going to end my live at this point. I'm at 50 minutes, y'all. I cannot believe. My friend said, "Oh, Kim, you can do it by yourself. You can handle it. You can talk for almost up." Y'all, I was told that I can talk a lot and that I had a lot to say, but I didn't. I honestly did not think I would make it to 50 minutes. So I'm going to say, wait, what you said? What that mean? Oh, you saying great, Tammy? Wait, what that mean? Let me see. What you saying, Tammy? Oh, I'm sure you're trying to say great, huh? Thank you, Tammy. Yeah. Y'all know how you get lipstick on and you get hair in your lips? Oh, I hate that. Okay. So I did it. I don't mind that I'm stopping 10 minutes early because I'm by myself. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for chatting. Oh, I'm sorry. What you saying? Let me see what you're saying. Oh, you was I thought you were saying great. Good thing. I'm glad you made it to 50. Okay, what you saying, Tammy? Greedy people. She said greedy people never have enough. They always want more. Yes, they do. That's right, Tammy. I agree with that. And it's like the more they get, the more they want. It's never enough. Because to be honest, I think that things would have been a whole lot better for Tom and Erika. They sure wouldn't be owing millions. And we talking, I think the number now is up to 80 million they owing back to people. They're gonna be dead before they can pay all that money back to them people. I just don't see those people getting their money back. I really don't. I hope they do. I want them to. We all want them. The world wants them to, but I don't really see it happening. Tom is already 80 something, and he look at him. He cannot even handle it. So we know they ain't getting no money from Tom. And oh, let me say this. That's the other thing, y'all. So Erika trying to put this narrative out there that Tom is so weak and feeble. Poor Tom. Tom has lost his mind. Poor Tom. He has Alzheimer's. Poor Tom. Right? She purposely putting that out there because she want everybody to turn to her for the money. This is what she wants. See how the judge gave the order that the victims can get the money from Erika? They wanted that. They was counting on that. Her and Tom was counting on that. And let me tell y'all why. Because they take the heat off of Tom. Because Tom, you know, have Alzheimer's, which we know he don't. Okay. But he has Alzheimer's. Now the judge says, okay, y'all can get y'all money from Erika. She's on TV. She's working. She's making a good amount of money. Y'all, Erika, you're going to pay the people. That's what we want. Because guess what? The real money, the millions, oh, they got it. It's hitting. They got it. But they are trying to make everybody think and feel that the only person who knows where the money is Tom. And Tom can't tell us because Tom has Alzheimer's. Now, y'all tell me if that's not just the smoothest. That is the smoothest little move. Tom is, and what did she keep saying? She kept saying it at the table. Only Tom knows. We'll have to ask Tom. We'll have to see what Tom's going to say about it. Y'all, they got them people money. They got it stashed away real tight. Believe me, they got that, and they playing this game real good. But I'm hoping that Mr. Richards, please get them. Please. And I know he doing his best. Okay, I'm done. I went and talked another 3 minutes. Okay, I'm done. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being in the chat. I appreciate you guys so much. And I will be back. Remember to hit the like button. I have to remember to say this in the beginning of the video instead of at the end. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed. And in the comments, good or bad, please comment. If you don't like my hair, comment about it. You don't like my glasses, comment about it. You don't like my accent or how I talk, comment about it. Let's hear it. I want to hear whatever it is that y'all got to say. Put it in my comments and I will 100% read it. And I'm going to take it to heart. I ain't going to take it to heart like, you know, oh, Lord, they don't like my hair. I need to color my hair black. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I will take what they call it, constructive criticism. That I will take. And y'all know what that means because y'all are very smart. Okay, I am done. Thank you guys for watching. And I am ending my broadcast. Thank you.